as fuck. God dang. Slow key, and I say I am. You know who I am. It's fucking 80 something degrees today, bro. It's either too cold or too hot. God damn. Alright, man. We're gonna talk about gang stalking. We're gonna talk about the truth behind Looshmaxing. Everything is maxing now.
In a control system that is managed by entity.
And once again, take everything with a grain of salt.
Is in the course of his astral projections, he discovered that we're living in a control system that is managed by entities who work for a demiurge that's harvesting us for what he called loosh. He said that we're in a loosh farm, that humans are being deliberately subjected to conditions that create extreme emotional states. Extreme suffering, misery, fear, terror, ecstasy, extreme desire, pathological impulses, and these are all being used to basically generate a form of energy that they can harvest from the human soul, including after death, where they basically juice souls for the loosh. In the course of his astral projections.
So yeah, that comes from like Gnosticism, but I feel like it crossovers. That concept can cross over into a lot of different belief systems. Let's have a real conversation. So the reason why I'm making this video is because the last 2 fucking days in a row, I'll find me a parking spot. And has this ever happened to you? I'll find me a parking spot somewhere in the back of somewhere, nowhere near anybody. Clearly, you can tell that whoever's in this car is trying to be away from people, right? I mean, common sense, right? So the last 2 days in a row, I'll park my car somewhere, and then somebody will pull up right next to me, and it's been on my left side the last 2 days too. But they'll pull up right next to me, and it'll be like they'll create a parking spot. It'll be like it won't be a parking spot next to me. They will fucking literally, it'll be a loading zone. The area that has the yellow on the shit, it's not a parking spot. It's not meant to be a parking spot. It wasn't designed to be. It's a spot where you're not supposed to park your car at, where if a cop came around, they would tell you to move your fucking car. Or if you weren't there to move your car, you would get a ticket. So that shit happened to me yesterday when I was waiting for a delivery. And of course the dude pulled up in all black tents. So you can't, because they're fucking cowards. So I can't even see who the fuck, what demon I'm looking at. And then a couple minutes ago, this dude gonna pull up next to me, does the same thing. I'm like, I purposefully park in areas where somebody cannot park next to me. Because when you go through this shit, you always have somebody in your face. I was sitting in my car like last week or something. Just sitting in my car. I went and bought some alkaline water and shit, come back out to the car. This lady next to me she literally slams her car door into my car door. And I'm like, damn, I can't even. So what am I supposed to do? Whoop her ass? Whoop the demon up out of her? I'm like, damn, I literally can't even sit in a fucking car and do nothing without something happening around me. It's that real, like, you know what I'm saying? So she put like a fucking scratch on. I mean, me personally, I don't give a fuck about this car, so it is what it is. But I'm like, damn, imagine if I actually like this car. Imagine if I actually, like, it was like hard too. It was like boom. I was like, because like when you hear somebody hit your car, if it's gonna leave a dent or not. So I didn't even look for like 2-3 days, and I finally looked at it, and it was a nice scratch in the car, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So the attacks never end, man. I went and look at my fucking bank. I gotta go to the bank. I go to unlock my debit card, and it's telling me I don't even have any cards. It's telling me I don't even have any cards. It's showing me my balance on the app, but it's telling me I don't even have any cards. I'm like, you can't make this shit up. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying. You can't fucking win. And I'm like, see, this is exactly why I never leave money on cards. It is traumatizing, bro. It is traumatizing. I literally don't leave no money on my cards because every time I do, some dumb shit like that happens. Random, unexplainable charges, right? Happen, or they just fucking get rid of my whole, you know what I mean? So I gotta go. So for no reason now, I gotta go to the fucking bank and ask them, why is my card not showing up? I had no problems. I'm not in no issues at all. No issues at all. I did nothing. I purposefully don't even use the card. You know what I'm saying? So even when I don't use the fucking shit, I still get fucked over, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. So what made me make this video is I'm like, you know, if you haven't experienced these experiences like this can shape your perspective and your point of view, right? Damn, bitch, you need breaks. If you ain't never been through some shit like this, you're not qualified to speak on it, and two, you wouldn't understand. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a real conversation, man. So I'm trying to logically make sense out of shit. Why do these people keep having to pull up next to me? So I go through the list. I'm like, okay. The first one, are they fucking hackers or something? Do they ride around and they try to steal people information? You know, they got some sort of device or something where they pull up next to you and they can try to get your personal information. Right? That's a logical thing, right? You know, times is fucked up. People are struggling. Whatever. Is that happening? Are people trying to get into your device and do shit? Hack your bank accounts? Let's have a real conversation. Number two, is the nigga just retarded? Are they retard maxing? This is how they, you know what I mean? This is their form of socializing? Just pulling up next to a stranger and just sitting there looking stupid with their head in the phone? Is that their form? Is that their love language? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong with you? Or is it spiritual warfare? Do these motherfuckers keep pulling up next to me or harassing people, and they have to be in somebody else's space because these are entities? The same way you pull up somewhere to like a Tesla charging station or whatever to charge these fucking cars. Is that what's happening? These entities that are fucking shape-shifting, that look like they wearing human skin, for them to be able to keep going, they have to basically recharge next to a chosen one. They have to recharge in the presence of somebody that can produce their own energy because they're tapped into the source. Because that's what this shit feel like. They pull up next to me and then they just like, it's equivalent to like, they look exactly like the people that pull up to the car charging station and just sit there with their head down. And I'm like, is that what's happening? Niggas is pulling up next to me, creating parking spots and loading zones because they need that 15, 20 minutes. They need that 15, 20 minutes to recharge. So they can go about the day until they gotta pull up on another motherfucker that's a real, a real soul, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand this shit. And then it's like, on another level, it's like these people, the energy vampires and shit like that, because everything is spiritual, everything goes back to energy, right? It doesn't matter what you believe in. That's what it is. And it's like even people that, you'll be in a relationship with somebody or something, and they treat you like shit. They swear they hate you. They don't want you, but they don't leave. And it's like, is that the same type of shit? Are they just a fucking shape-shifting entity that they don't have no choice? They physically can't leave because they gotta harvest your shit? Because they got a Looshmax?
On this planet that you're aware of that... Of course there are many entities on your planet that are negatively oriented, but so what? What's that got to do with the life that you choose to experience? Why not simply exist on a wavelength that will make whatever it is they're doing completely ineffectual for you? So in that sense, you won't care whether there are negative entities here or there or anywhere, because they'll simply have no effect on you.
So I'll say this as he's, throwing that shit up, but it sounds good. It sounds good, but it's not reality. Because yesterday I had to fucking move my car. When I was doing the video last night, I had to physically move my car 2 different times because people keep pulling up next to me, and I don't know why the fuck they have no intentions of getting out the car and going into the store or doing anything. And I don't know what the fuck you got going on, but I don't do shit like that to other people. So why are you doing that? Make a nigga feel like you trying to set up shop on them. What person in their sane right mind pulls up in a car next to somebody else and then just proceeds to do this? And then let you leave. As soon as you leave, they leave. Or if you pull your camera out, they leave. So it sounds good, but it's impossible. It's impossible on a physical level to ignore, because if the only thing you're in control of is your reaction, then your reaction is constantly damn near being on the run. Let's have a real conversation. Because the alternative is when these negative entities or whatever the fuck is in your presence, you just gonna let them, you gonna allow that? You gonna allow a negative entity to be in your presence?
Idea that there are negative entities, the more you become negatively oriented.
Like what?
That's actually what they rely on. Here or there or anywhere, because they'll simply have no effect on you. Do you understand? The more you focus on the idea that there are negative entities, the more you become negatively oriented. In fact, that's actually what they rely on. Do you understand? That's the trick. The idea is that they want you to think they're more powerful than they are. And their power comes from getting you to believe they're more powerful than they are. So you give over your power. And thus, you are succumbing to the negative idea that they're perpetuating. But they don't really have more power than you do. They just want you to believe that they do. And when you believe that they do, then they do. Because you give it to them. So don't fall for the trick. don't get caught up in the idea that there may be negative entities. Of course there are. But so what? What's that got to do with the life you're going to experience? Nothing. Well, then, why bring it up? Thank you. Thank you.
See, I used to be the type that be ready to match energy, ready to give it back to you. Until I realized that people feed off that negative energy. Till I realized that people feed off my triggers. Till I realized that they get their energy from the negativity. Till I realized that if I stand in the light, they can't even see me. But when I go down to their level, then we at the same playing field. I started realizing when I match your energy, you the one that's gonna win. I'm the one that's gonna lose because I'm gonna feel this later. This gonna take away from my light. I started realizing that negative entities feed off lush. I started realizing that negative entities feed off fear. I started realizing that negative entities feed off of rage and anger. See, I used to be the type that be ready to match energy. Ready to
First of all, this nigga look like everybody hate Chris, daddy that didn't claim him. How you 50 years old with baby hair? Second of all, that's bullshit. In this realm, everything is fucking backwards. People, they get it, but they don't get it. Everything is backwards here. That's another fact. So the light attracts the dark. It ain't the dark attracts the dark. And the light, if the light attracted light, why are we all in such fucked up situations? If me and you are light workers, why are we surrounded by darkness and dark entities? I'll wait. If we put in all of this work, on a soul level, why the fuck do we keep attracting broken ass people, liars, cheaters, dumb fuck pieces of shit? Why the fuck the algorithm don't fuck with us? Everything is backwards. Dumb fucks go viral. The light worker is banned. The light worker is crucified in this realm. Right? The fearmonger is celebrated in this realm. You know, so it's like, that's what I'm saying. Black is a color, not a race. Shut the fuck up. All right, this says 5 signs someone around you is carrying an entity. You feel anxious or dizzy around them for no reason. It says, he said, darkness overpowered the light. Hell no. It's the exact opposite. In my opinion. See, that's a tough one, because, you know what I'm saying, it's different ways you can interpret that. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, it's different ways you can interpret that. It said entities, they struggle with addiction or compulsive patterns. Okay, this is 5 signs someone is carrying an entity. They feed off disconnection, pain, and self-sabotage. The behavior loop keeps them fed. They cross boundaries without noticing or caring. Entities feed on power plays, control, manipulation. You'll feel it in your gut. You feel drained after spending time with them, like your life force just got sucked out. Pause. Say you notice eye contact feels weird. Something's not quite there. Okay.
Entities from yourself or from other people. Now, negative entities are different than demons. I will do a separate video on how to deal with demons, but today we're just doing negative entities. Now, negative entities are spiritual beings that can affect us in all kinds of ways. They can harbor within our body or possess us, and they can also be within our energetic field. They can harbor in people's houses and hang out in people's houses, affecting the energy there and affecting the people in the house. And they harbor in all kinds of places, okay? But here's the thing. Negative entities can cause sickness, disease, cause pain in the body. They can cause us to be suicidal or to be angry, disgruntled, or emotional in different ways. And of course, they can cause addictions. So a lot of people have addictions, a lot of times a negative entity attached to it. Now, I will tell you, removing from yourself is easy. Helping somebody else, always love doing that. But make sure they really want to be free, because that person doesn't really want to be free. They're just going to invite them right back in after you remove them. Make sense? Now, there's some people you're saying, well, why would anybody want that? Some people like being possessed. I know it sounds weird, but they do.
There it
The
is.
way to help them is to help remove the desire to want to be possessed.
There it
and then
is.
just see what happens from there. Doesn't always work, but you can try. But ultimately, that person's free will has to be invoked if they want to be free. And if they do want to be free, they're like, yes, I do. Sweet, help them out, because they're going to see a dramatic change in their life when you remove the negative entities from them. It'll just help them out. So let's do this, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to use our dowsing tool. We're going to spin it in the counterclockwise rotation, which is to remove and to neutralize. And we're going to invoke our spirit guides to help us. And we're going to say, spirit guides, I ask that you would take the negative entities that are possessing me and within my energy field over to the other side, where they'll be given the appropriate treatment by those on the other side. I then ask that they be sent on to the realm of the spirit world, where they need to go. And even right now, I can feel my spirit guides are moving and doing their job. They're taking care of those things right now. I can feel it. I can feel the energy shifting. I'm just going to keep an eye on what's going on with the dowsing tool. It's still going. And I can feel the energy shifting. And the dowsing tool is slowing down. Yep, look at that. And, yep, forward, backward. We're done. And the spirit guides will now help us taking care of removing the negative entities. Now, next thing I say is, thank you, spirit guides, for helping me remove the negative entities. Appreciate your help. And I'm asked for a shield of protection around me so that no negative entities can come within my energetic field. And it's really that easy. So I hope that helps you out in using your tool to remove negative entities. So today I'm going to teach you how to remove negative entities from yourself or from other people. Now,
whatever you do not sleep with your telephone facing you. Whatever you do not sleep with your telephone facing you. Whether it's daytime, nighttime, don't sleep with your telephone facing you. Y'all, I'm terrified. Last night, somebody was watching me while I was asleep through my telephone. Now, y'all, I sleep with my phone on the charger, but it's like one of them upright chargers, and it's facing my bed. And I went to bed probably about 12 or 1 o'clock last night. For some reason, I really couldn't sleep. So I went to sleep. I'm a light sleeper. I sleep with the TV on. And I sleep with the rain and thunder sound on. So my room is quiet, all besides the little rain and thunder sound that I have on my phone. But my phone goes black or whatever. So when I was asleep, I heard like a microphone, like movement, like somebody was moving a microphone. And I thought that I was tripping. So I just laid there. And then I heard it again. So I woke up and I looked at my phone. And I saw a man with his face on the screen watching me. So y'all, I panicked. And I just jumped up out the bed, like where he couldn't see me. I just jumped up. And then I grabbed my phone and I turned it up toward the ceiling, like where he couldn't was speaking in a
That's the
different
devil,
language
bitch.
for probably about 30 seconds. And then it finally went away. I'm just telling y'all, I don't know what that was. That was the first time that has ever happened to me in my life.
Man,
I had a
listen.
doctor's appointment this morning. My blood pressure was 100 over 99. And I don't even have high blood pressure. The doctor was like, that's unusual. I just want to tell y'all, I need y'all to share this message. Please do not sleep with your phone facing you. Sleep with it on the back where they can see the roof, because that was insane. Y'all tell me y'all thoughts on this.
I mean, I know y'all heard what I heard. She said she woke up and this man was staring at her. When she moved out of the frame, he didn't get scared that he got caught. He gonna say, come back. Come back. What is you doing on the phone in the first place? It was like casually tuned in watching a live stream of her soul or some shit. When people do weird shit like this, what exactly they looking for? How strange you gotta be to want to watch somebody while they sleep that you don't.
Facts.
Or that you know for that damn matter.
Facts.
Almost like he knew she would eventually see him, like he wanted to get caught. The part that always gets me is they always start speaking in another language when they hack into your shit. There was another video not too long ago of some lady talking about they was coming through her radio waves and they had different accents and shit. Again, they always speak in different languages. Did y'all hear the part where she said, I tried to turn my phone off and he was still on it? Yes, this is very real. This took me back to a video I did not too long ago, which they actually took down. And a CIA guy was basically explaining how this is possible. Your phone could literally be broken or not operating at all, and they can still tap into your phone. Your TV too, your computer too, anything electronic. They are all considered surveillance devices. But again, we're gonna take it back to the real question at hand. What do they get out of this? That's what we must ask ourselves, because it's clearly something. It's something that we missing. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, not even no high-end intel group is going to be watching somebody just for fun, shits and giggles. I hope y'all can see how energy is currency. Shout out to my good sis Ty Phoenix, who calls them crown loads instead of download. Well, I got a crown load the other day. These beings are not just spies, they're entities. You can call them the Watchers, Archons,
I like this
parasitic
shit.
entity, or parasitic programs, whichever
I
one
like
you want
this
to call
shit.
it. But the common denominator is energy extraction. When it really
There it
went
is.
ding ding ding, when she said she went to the doctor and her blood pressure was abnormally high. Most people gonna chalk that up to anxiety, and yeah, maybe. When you understand energy, you know when someone or something is watching you with intent, especially ill intent, it can change your whole nervous system. Change your sleep, your frequency, your patterns, everything. They are feeding and not off of our bodies, off of our biofield. It's like they trying to tap into our energy when we most vulnerable. Think about it, it's always when you're the most unguarded, unshielded, unprotected. You sleeping, your spirit is roaming, your body is open, and your subconscious gate is down. So if a being taps in at the right time, like when you sleeping, they can tap into your memory. These beings can extract your signatures, your dreams, and even your memory. Next time your technology start going haywire, just think about the next time you feel watched in your sleep. Better learn how to shield yourself, because some of these beings not just watching, they harvesting, collecting your energy. Y'all get in them comments and let me know if this ever happened to you. As always, peace, love, and light.
Where are these people at? See, this is what I'm saying too. Like, are we existing in different realities? Like, somebody like, where do I find this bitch? Where is this bitch in real life? Where is she? I would never find this bitch at CVS. I would never find this bitch at Petco. I would never find this bitch at 7-Eleven. Never in life. In real life. Where are these people? Are they in different timelines, but we're sharing the same internet? Where are these people? It seemed like real motherfuckers only exist on the internet. As this bitch sitting over here in the car. Now, she not right next to me. She not right next to me, but I don't like it. I still don't fuck with you. And that reminds me of all of these streamers, like Kai Cenat and the Speed nigga, all of them. What do? When he was doing his little marathon shit and they was live streaming 24 hours a day, what did they show him doing? this nigga would go to sleep and all the cameras would still be facing him. And people would watch this dude sleep. That's a whole, I don't know if you want to, energy harvesting ritual. It's something. Because that ain't normal. That ain't normal on either side. Letting people like feeling comfortable enough. I can't even go to sleep around, like if I'm with my girl, I'm like, bitch, we both going to sleep together or you getting the fuck out the room. But I can't go to sleep knowing somebody watching me. I can't, me personally, I can't do it. And when somebody sleep, I don't be all up in their face and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I go in the other room or some shit. But I've never just laid in bed and just watched somebody sleep. That's weird.
Dark force entities are not about overpowering people. They're amplifying what's already unstable. Our fear, our doubt, the internal conflict that we have that's unresolved. That's where they connect to us. So what feels like maybe somebody controlling you is often something reinforcing.
Oh, there she go. There she go. Soon as I put the camera on the bitch. Soon as I put the camera on the bitch, there she go. Every time, nigga. That's a little hack right there, man. Put the camera on them.
When your thoughts,
they leave.
Emotions, and your identity are aligned, there's nothing for these dark force entities to work through. There's no access point. There's no leverage. And if you want to understand how paranormal interaction actually works, go to my website, kedrick.com, get the free ebook, Coexisting with an Enemy.
What is that? I mean, look at that. What is the Star of David? Is there a Star of David in the Bible? What is this?
There actually is. It's the Seal of Solomon. Everybody just accepts that this star represents Judaism. This is the Star of the Jews. This is the Star of David. No Jew in the time of Jesus would have seen such a symbol. It was only in the 1600s in the city of Prague that star started to become this distinctive symbol for Jews.
And now today...
Well, you know, we're not allowed to talk about that on YouTube, so...
These sacrificial rituals.
Here y'all go, alien man face. Fucking... on the Mount Rushmore shapeshifters.
These sacrificial rituals are focused generators of very powerful low vibrational energy called terror, which these entities feed off. So when there's a sacrificial offering to the gods, as they're perceived, what happens is they build up the rituals to create maximum terror in the sacrifice. And this terror is giving off its frequency expression. And these entities in the hidden are feeding off that energy. This is the gift. This is the gift of the gods. And in the world of human, in the five sense reality, what terror does is it releases an adrenaline into the blood. And these Satanists who are conducting the ritual in the human world, they drink this adrenaline infused blood. It's like a drug to them. It's a high. So this is what's actually happening in a sacrificial ritual. This is why they do them. And this global cult is an expression of that those entities in the human world, the human frequency. So if these entities are feeding off low vibrational human energy, what has been given the name of loosh by some people, then you need to create a constant flow of low vibrational energy. These sacrificial rituals are focused generators.
Wait, what?
Low vibrational human energy.
Wait, what?
Of low vibrational human energy. What feeding off low vibrational human energy. What has been given the name of loosh by some
Here we
people.
go.
Then
We got one, y'all. We got one.
Create a constant flow of low vibrational energy.
I see what he's saying. At first, I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Right. You don't need to create that. They have to manipulate you into creating that. You know what I'm saying? You, to counteract that, you have to create a constant flow of the highest possible energy that you can output. Let's have a real conversation. That means you have to fucking put yourself in a situation where you're constantly doing stuff, even in this fucked up, retarded ass slave system. You're doing things that make you not you just happy, but make your soul happy. What are your gifts, talents, abilities that were a blessing to you? You know what I'm saying? You have to constantly position yourself in those situations, and that's how you know what I'm saying? Because the others, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers is trying to constantly put you in a position to where you at your lowest frequency and your worst version of yourself. Because that means the food, you know what I'm saying? It's a buffet. It's a demonic buffet. Let's have a real conversation. And a lot of times, because it's like a lot of relationships I'm in, it goes from a relationship to a fucking search and rescue. Let's have a real conversation. Because I'm seeing people, they're being attacked the same way I was attacked, the same way I see my parents were attacked. And you have two choices to take a knee, right? To kneel down before those fucking, entities, those negative entities, to take, to bend the knee and spend the rest of your life, if not eternity, trapped in that fucking negative weight, you know what I mean? Negative vibration, state of spirit. Or you stand the fuck up and you stand on, you stand on divine business. Let's have a real conversation. Niggas out here slaying demons full time. Let's have a real conversation, man. So the reason why the relationship turned into a goddamn search and rescue, because now I'm sitting here, I gotta put my shit to the side. I gotta put my spirit on the back burner for a second. And I'm like, okay, let's search and find what entities are putting you in this low ass vibration, and they're sucking your life force out. You can see it in people's face, bro. How many times you see a good person and they go through some traumatic shit, and then and after you see them after that shit, it's like their fucking face is all sunk in, they skinny. You know what I mean? Let's have a real conversation. Voice be sounding different. You can see the life in somebody, bro. You can see the divine spark in somebody, and you can also see it fade. So when I'm in a relationship with somebody, platonic, intimate, I'm like, yo, we are here to build each other up. That's what we're here to do. We're not here to tear each other down. You feel me? Niggas is meant to fuse their energy and go to the next level with the shit. So it's turned into a relationship, turn into the damn search and rescue. Cause I gotta search out all of these demons that's attacking your ass before I can rescue your ass. I'm not saying I'm even capable of doing that, because you gotta rescue your damn self. Let's have a real conversation. I could just point you in the right direction. Okay, so you're tired of you're tired of the spiritual warfare. Okay, go this way, nigga. You gonna go this way, you gonna go past the Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers don't be ready to fucking put their shoes on and take that walk. That's the problem. You gonna go past. All right, after the third, after the third Little Caesars, you gonna make a right. And sovereignty is going, spiritual sovereignty is gonna be over there somewhere. The fuck? What is you talking about? Niggas don't want to take that walk. And going back to what we were saying earlier, the reason why I say, you know, light, because that's why they call us light workers, bro. And that's why it's a full body experience. Like Rich T talks about, when you shed your baggage, cosmic baggage, spiritual baggage, earthly whatever the fuck, when you it's like if you go to a fucking airport, an astral airport, right? An astral airport, and you just say, fuck everything that was, you can't even get on the plane before you shed everything that was holding you back from ascending. So, you know, like, it's a full body experience stepping into that and stepping into the lightest version of yourself. That's what I'm trying to say, you know. So it's like, yeah, we come from the darkness, but we all find our way back to the, you know what I'm saying? People like us, we find our way back to the light, which is source, which is divine love, in my opinion. I could be completely fucking wrong. But from my travels, that's what I experienced. Carrying around, you know, like that dark, like being in the dark, it don't feel right for me. Some people, it might feel right. For me, it don't feel right. Looking at somebody and wanting to hurt them, I don't like where my energy, you know what I'm saying? I don't like my energy being consumed like that. Looking at somebody and wanting to love on them, pause. I like that frequency better. Let's have a real conversation. I prefer that energy, but I'm always gonna be both. I'm always gonna be both. Because if one of these PDFs, right? I gotta say PDF. If one of these PDFs, a PDF could not walk on the same street as me. I don't give a fuck if it's on this side of the street, that side of the street. It wouldn't happen. It couldn't happen. It couldn't happen. I couldn't let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Let Bill Gates walk down the street for me, dog. They can go be on News 12 New Jersey, bro. Simple as that. Simple as that.
is through unsolicited touch. There have been a handful of the weirdest ways I see entities attached to people as a clairvoyant. Number one is through unsolicited touch. There have been a handful of situations where I've seen somebody touch somebody against their will, where an entity was transferred from that person's hand with, you could say, the negative intent to the other person. The situation that I'm thinking of was at a bar. There was somebody who touched a woman against her will, and I saw the entity attached to her lower back and her body shift and get away from that energy. Number two, entities being absorbed into somebody's field by osmosis. This looks like being around other people when you don't necessarily have boundaries, who are in a certain vibration, and slowly coalescing your energies with theirs such that your belief systems synchronize and the entities can move from their field to your field and create a shared field together. Number three, through narcissistic gaslighting. When I see a narcissist gaslight somebody else, it's as if they're introducing a portal into the other person's body. If they are successfully gaslit, that portal becomes a vehicle for entities to portal hop into or around the other person's body who's been gaslit, only if they take on the point of view of the narcissist. Basically, if they discredit their own perspective, their own sanity, their own view, and they take on the narcissist point of view, then they essentially have that portal inserted and the entities can attach. Let me know, have you seen or experienced any of these firsthand? Share down in the comments. Much love, and I'll see you in the next one.
That's such a great word, that word portal, man. There was a lady today. She was so nice to me, man. She was so nice to me, man. They got this little deal at the gas station. You get like a sandwich and some chips and a drink for like $6. Somehow my dumb ass, I didn't make the shit. I get to the register. I started pressing buttons and shit. It came out to almost $9. I'm like, God damn. My back was expanding at the motherfucking little touch thing shit, touch menu shit. And then the lady gonna tell me, cause it was like a little small soda and shit. She saw that I drank most of it before I even got to the damn register, nigga shit. And then she gonna be like, go over there and fill it back up. And I was like, this, for real? I was gonna do it anyway, bitch, but I was gonna do it when you wasn't looking, but thank you, And then she was like, and then she doubled down on the shit. She was like, you know what? Get you a large. She was like, this fat nigga struggling over here, man. See the fat nigga drinking a small soda? She was like, this nigga struggling over here, man. She was like, get you a large. I was like, you trying to do something to me, ain't you? Every time I get a haircut, they be trying to do something to me, man. I got Punani at the house, though. We got Punani at the house. But anyway. But she was genuinely. It wasn't like, you go somewhere and a nigga pretend to be nice because they try to be work nice. She seemed like a genuinely nice entity, right? So I touched her. I touched her. I let her touch. I let her get a little physical sample of what, Black Jesus feel like. I gave her a little sample. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't touch people like the guy was saying. Somebody can touch you, and yeah, I believe even through eye contact, it can open up a portal. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even look at niggas. And honestly, I need to be wearing sunglasses. But I said, God bless you. And I touched her hand. I said, thank you. I appreciate you. Nothing crazy like that, boy. I didn't touch it in Miami or nothing like that, but right? She said this. She said this husky nigga right here, he need to be hydrated. He got this little puss ass 6-inch sandwich. He need to go get him something to drink. He said, put the number in her and say call. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Nah, she was a nice lady, man. She was a nice lady, man. Now, when I get these glasses, I'm gonna act a whole fool. Like, y'all ain't never seen me troll people in real life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, put my number in her hand. Telling you, boy. Her titties was touching her toes, dog. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure she bent over at like 90-degree angle. Them titties is touching her fucking toe, man. Titties got some girth to them.
Demons attached to them, and by demons I'm talking about entities, like negative entities. I'm not, I know that people got demons attached to them, and by demons I'm talking about entities, like negative entities. I'm not even talking about like spirit possession. I'm just talking about like energies and entities and spirit that provoke harm, and by harm I'm talking about even destruction, mental destruction, emotional destruction, anything that's there to basically consume your spirit so that deters you from rising to your power. These people, first of all, they're very reactive emotionally. They play into their victim mentality. So that actually means that a lot of the times they can't actually not only see their own power, but they don't want to get better. Like they'll think that there's something wrong with them, so they want to get better, but they don't want to do the work, which actually means, right, getting over yourself, having to do self-work, to work on your triggers, or to
why are you out of breath,
take
bitch?
ownership and take self-accountability when it comes to being responsible about.
I can't listen to people like stop, sit down somewhere, and make a video. We don't want to listen to you hyperventilate, goofy bitch.
Anyone who's not aware of what loosh energy is, you should become very.
This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. So what if I told you that Trump's Golden Dome isn't about missiles or defense? It's about frequency warfare. You're thinking too small if you're picturing steel and concrete. This isn't a physical dome. It's a vibrational firewall, a planetary force field designed to block the low-frequency parasitic entities that have been feeding off of our fear, division, and chaos for decades.
This nigga right here, man.
This is real Star Wars shit here.
I'm about to put you on time. Nigga, I'm about to put you on timeout, bro. I'm about to put you on timeout, bro. Take that shit off my screen, dog. Take that shit off my fucking screen, dog. No, I don't play like that. No, we don't play like that, nigga. Ain't gonna be no IMUs in the fucking chat. Take that shit up out of there. Retract this shit, nigga. Retract this shit, nigga.
It's not built with bricks. It's built with sound, light, and sacred geometry. Once it's activated, it disconnects humanity from the archonic feed lines. Those interdimensional parasites that have manipulated us through fear-based programming. No more manipulation. No more emotional harvesting. It's spiritual warfare at the highest frickin' level. And the battlefield is the electromagnetic field around your consciousness. This
Golden Dome could be the ultimate counterstrike in a war you didn't even know that we were in. Trump's not just playing 5D chess. He's trying to crack the Matrix source code.
Look at this nigga.
If this grid goes live, the old system collapses. The energy vampires lose their supply. Humanity wakes up. The real question
Humanity wakes up.
isn't if it's happening. The question is, are you ready for what the world looks like after the dome goes up? Listen, all of these dots connect together. Every single one.
These niggas want Trump to be Morpheus so bad, bro. These niggas want Trump to be Neo so bad. They said that's why Trump hasn't banned 5G towers. And then everybody keep talking about some wake up, nigga. How many people ain't awake yet? How many people not awake yet? Here this nigga go again. Everybody hate Chris Godfather and shit.
See, the negative entity thrives off worry.
This is like a nigga Hurricane would sell drugs to on a Sunday morning. Allegedly.
This is how these negative entities call good people to crash out. See, the negative entity thrives off worry. It thrives off fear. It thrives off chaos. It thrives off overthinking. It thrives off of anxiety. And what ends up happening is this system that we're in, a lot of people go through these things and they get entities attached to them. So when they have this entity attached to them and they see someone that is not in that same frequency, they'll try to lower that person's frequency. See, this comes in the form of comment section. This comes in the form of public arguments. This comes in the form of people just trying to trigger you. Because what the thing is they're trying to trigger you so you can get to their level. And when you get to their level, then that entity can attach to you. Then you crash out. Then you have to deal with the demise afterwards. And the entity thrives even more because now you're depressed. Now you worry. Now you're probably locked up. Now you done lost everything. See, that's what the entity wants to happen. This how these negative
Type of nigga, this nigga right here. This nigga right here, this Negro. This type of nigga, you sell an 8-ball to him. Half of it is baby powder and shit. And the niggas be like, this half of it is baby powder and fentanyl. And that nigga gonna be in a high for his life, man. He gonna be fighting for his life, man.
During eclipse energy. So I'm gonna go over the
Why is the volume so low?
When they summoning things, they only summoning the forms of
This is like the nigga from fucking Atlanta.
When they summoning things, they only summoning the forms of consciousness of quantum fields that only can move through certain organisms of frequencies. So, if you're not eating clean and you're listening to foul things and all these different things that the energy they are calling upon can use the strings within you to pull. So that's why fasting, going into silence, solitude, is to disconnect. And you are able to see the patterns of the being or energy that's projecting or took the feed of whoever sent it. Because the less things it got to hide behind, less faces, the less tools it got to use to manipulate.
This nigga here, man.
It's like trapping in a corner.
This nigga got a ponytail on his beard. Somebody whoop his ass, man. Somebody whoop his ass, man.
with the gift. You came here with an anointing.
You came here with a gift. You came here with an anointing. You came here with power. I'm talking about real power. I'm talking about power in your hands, power in your mind. A lot of y'all are gifted intellectuals. Like, you can imagine something in your head and see it in 3D. That's who you are. These people wanted you to feel like you were unworthy, you were impoverished, or that you needed to go into hiding, or that you needed to dim your
Lil
light,
Mama going, Lil Mama dropping jewels. Listen.
and you just expected too much.
Lil Mama dropping jewels.
No, you are royalty. It's in your DNA. It's like, you can't hide it. Dimming your light does you no good. You end up in bad situations with bad people, in bad places, in bad circumstances, for playing small, for even pretending to have a low self-esteem, for pretending to be shy. When you do not walk into your natural energy, towers start to happen because God holds you at a higher just standard.
You hear that, Hurricane?
You are that. It's
God.
undeniable. And the only reason that people wanted you to believe that you were anything less than that is because they were benefiting off of you playing
God,
small.
God.
They needed that energy that you possess to be vacant so that they can come in and siphon it from you. They needed you to be at a low frequency so that they could come in and open portals over you and extract that energy from your being. So now you actually are experiencing things that make you believe that you are less than, that you are unworthy, that you are impoverished, when this is not the truth. This is not the truth. You are royalty. You are luxurious naturally. Like, you are...
Everybody luxurious.
Then that you have a superior energy too.
That's enough. That's enough. That'll be all, little mama. Thank you. Thank you, little mama. Right? Whatever the fuck that faggot ass shit is. Let me stalk her on Instagram real quick. Hold on. Bitch. Once again, where the fuck these people be at? Where they be at in real life? She give off. She give off city energy, like she from the city or some shit. Where these people be at?
Well, this is their plan, people. These are demons. Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people.
Hear this
I'm telling
nigga
you,
go.
It's what all the ancients said. It's what they warned of. It's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it. Make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' human. This is their plan, people. These are demons.
Hear this nigga
Just
go.
like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion.
So I just wanted to come on and talk about attachments and entities. And
This nigga Hurricane, man. The globalist. This nigga Hurricane, man. Hurricane get it, but he just be like, fuck it. What they call Jesus, right? They call Jesus the Lord and Savior, right? And when you ascend to Christ consciousness, you ascended there because you walked. You took the walk. You and Jesus walked. And you were willing to be crucified for telling the truth. So how they call that motherfucker the Lord and Savior, because you're gonna have to save yourself and the people you love. That's what it is. We Jesus. That's the part that they don't tell you. And that's why Jesus, I low key fuck with Jesus. Cause Jesus said, don't idol worship. Correct me if I'm wrong. But didn't Jesus say, don't idol worship even me? Didn't Jesus say, don't idol worship? Didn't they say Jesus said, don't idol worship even me? So I fuck with a nigga like that. I ain't gonna lie. A nigga that could kill somebody and bring them back to life and then just talk shit and be like, look at you. Look at you. And then the motherfucker tell you, you know what I'm saying? You know? I'm not a celebrity. What? That shit hard.
I see a kid and you're carrying a lot in your field, or if you're going through a really hard time, then these energies like to attach themselves to these.
This is what I call a fixer-upper. This is a fixer-upper right here.
I think when we hear the words energy, attachments, or entities, it can make us think, oh no, and it can make us feel really fearful. But I think it's really important that we know and understand that we are the ones that have the power. And
You get her, you take her straight to Los Santos Customs, and you fix this. We gotta get the veneers, we gotta get the proactive popping, we gotta take you to the hood salon, bitch. Get some type of nigga chemicals in your hair. This nigga said, this nigga, bro. I ain't even going, you know what I'm saying? Nigga said, I miss you. Nigga, if you miss me, hit the Venmo. Otherwise, this nigga just escaped a Diddy party or some shit. I don't know where that nigga been. That nigga just broke free from a Diddy party, man. Speak of the devil.
Most of the party is normal until it's time for the cakes to get tough. You feel me? And that's when things start getting egregious. You feel me? And it's just like, he was just a middleman.
Hey, yo.
Oh, yeah, it's a much bigger place.
He got
Hey,
thrown under
yo.
the bus. Once he sued the liquor company.
Oh, yeah, you got to get him out of here. That's why they wouldn't give him bail. They put him on ice and shut his mouth up. That's why he stayed in. That's why they wouldn't give him bail.
Yeah, because he didn't even realize he up against the lizards.
Oh, that's big homie CC.
Well, listen, yeah, you realize.
That's big homie CC. Why he sound like that?
He played him like a fool. Listen,
He played him like a fool. He played him like a fool. Nigga 400 pounds. Why he sound like that? He played him like a fool.
Break that down. Energy.
Why he talk like
It's
that?
up for grabs by all of these demons, archons that run these industries. Because people don't understand, we're not fighting with flesh. That's what y'all think. That's why you think the white man. No, it's deeper than that, bro. Then you got an energy usurper.
What I'm saying is that the big game here is to get you to
What the fuck?
react. And the reason is because when you react, you send an emotional signature. So if you're upset, if you're angry, you immediately send out this emotional signature from your body. And just like we eat food, then the entities that
He
are
said,
around, which Don Juan
all he
fires,
wanted was
they
booty.
eat that. And
He
if you
said
think
all he
that
wanted
that's
was
just
booty.
so far out,
What
then
the fuck?
why don't you start realizing for one moment?
Jay, how the fuck you know what Diddy wanted? How you know what was on Diddy mind, nigga? How you know what was on Diddy? Matter of fact, no homo. I don't want to know, nigga. That's gay. That shit gay for me even asking that question, man. What in the telly booty kinesis?
Level creates what we call a
He just hit that nigga. He ain't do nothing wrong. Your Honor, all my defendant wanted was a little bit of booty. Consistent consensual, inconsensual, unconsensual. Your Honor, you never had, you don't, never mind, let me know this shit. Pause all over this shit.
There are things very low on the visual spectrum, like wave that are lower wavelengths that you can't see either. Okay, and this is why in the darkroom meditation, you actually begin to see these subsonic or far infrared kind of entities moving around, because when you don't have light, your eye, or you don't have as much light as you have in the daytime or whatever, your eyes, for a long time, your eyes are forced to adjust, right? And they adjust more into those infrared frequencies, and then you can start seeing things that you couldn't see when the lights were on all the time, and then causing your consciousness to just only see what's in that particular spectrum. So the range of perceptions then, or the range of what's on that nanometer scale, are all energy that can be consumed. And many things that you can't see with your eye, that's the emissions that we give off, which you can't see, are food for them. It's important for you to understand this, because this becomes the culprit to why there is so much confusion amongst people, and why it seems like they're often urged to naturally go into conflict with others, even the ones that have been the most instrumental at assisting them to get to where they are now. What I'm saying is that the big game.
Loosh. It's like, it's 2026. Who doesn't know what loosh is? Who doesn't know what loosh is? It's 2026. Post-COVID. Middle of World War III. All the FFs. The fuck?
These can absolutely attach to you through the internet. Parasitic entities can absolutely, something feels off. Parasitic entities can absolutely attach to you through the internet and through your screen.
I gotta look that up. What is that? That real shit. I meant to look that shit up.
Time click. A great example. Parasitic entities
I heard of it,
can
though.
absolutely attach to you through the internet and through your screen, though it's more likely to come from a repetitive behavior than a one-time click. A great example of this is porn addiction. Majority of porn addicts will have an entity attached to them. It's quite surprising if a porn addict doesn't have an entity. And the reason for this is that porn addiction is everything an entity is looking to feed on. It is obsessive. It creates dehumanization, degradation.
All right, I got a question. No homo. If I'm busting nuts to home videos of me fucking bitches, is that the same entity of watching strangers fuck? Because I don't watch strangers fuck. I watch my own shit. I like it more. Is that the same demon, or like cousins or something?
This is that porn addiction is everything an entity is looking to feed on. It is obsessive. It creates dehumanization and degradation of self and other. It is a activity that is isolating.
This nigga says she retarded.
And it will usually impact the ability for the addict to have sustainable, healthy physical connection and intimacy with others. There's a reason why most porn is free. It's because it is an energy exchange. And because of the accessibility of this type of material, it can be quite easy to get an entity if you are engaging in this compulsively. Now, this isn't the only area of online activity where parasitic entities will lurk and try to attach to you. Any other continuous online...
Girls be jacking off too, bro. Girl told me, she said she watch, I don't know, she said she watched girl on girl or guy on, I was like, what the fuck kind of gay shit you into? Hey, Waterstyle, can you put in the chat? Can you put Venmo colon low key T number 4 president in the chat so I can pin it? He said, here's why she's retarded. Some couples watch porn together to spice things up, so the couple both got Asmodeus, nigga. Asmodeus got us in a chokehold, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I watched the same whole video I made with a bitch for a year, nigga. I be like, damn, I know it ain't, you know, I know the whole video front to back and still busting nut to it. I'm like, damn, I love this bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know when I love a bitch. When I just keep watching the freaky shit she did to me. That shit weird though, watching strangers fucking shit. Like when you really think about it, it's like, who the fuck? Who are these niggas NPCs? He said, me and my woman watch porn all the time. I bet you do, Chris. Holly Berry, hallelujah. Talk about my girl. He was just on here talking about some white queen. Now he got a girl. He said, if you ever go to an expo, you doing too much. I want to go to an expo. I want to go to an expo. You know, you just walk up in there, you can smell the gonorrhea in the air. Like, That's how you know it's real. When you walk up in there and you smell the gonorrhea in the air, you be like, A little bit of, it has a hint of syphilis. You can taste, look, you can taste it in the air. Look. Taste the syphilis, you taste it. You know what I'm saying? I can feel my immune system leaving my body. That's how you know you at the right place. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like your immune, you just shitted out your immune system, nigga. That shit is on the floor. You like, damn. Now there go my immune system. Who getting fucked tonight? Who getting fucked tonight? You getting fucked tonight? Cause that's how they be like. Soon as they get a fucking uncurable disease, they just say, fuck it. You getting fucked tonight? Let's have a real conversation. They get one disease, bro. They on your ass. This nigga Jay, bro. What the fuck wrong with this nigga? This nigga Jay, why he telling me? Why he telling us? Why he telling us? That shit crazy. Here this nigga go. Y'all done let this nigga get famous.
Right? A lot of people know this. They got Epstein confused. Right? A lot of people know this. A lot of people they're not aware of the reality that we live in, right? Everybody too quick to hold on to an idea of somebody else's. Let me tell you what I mean, right? You see him with kids on the internet. This is what people don't understand. The kids was all in white. So I'm up, they was in white. White represent purity, right? They were young, right?
I can't listen to this nigga, man. I'm sorry, bro. I can't listen to that nigga, bro. He's stupid. He's stupid. That nigga retarded. He on all this shit, nigga. He's on all this shit. That nigga is on cosmic crack. Fuck is you talking about? That nigga, bro. You know, as soon as that nigga got some money in his pocket, bro, That shit remind me of the Dave Chappelle skit. Remember when he had that enormous crack rock? That's 607. An enormous crack rock. Y'all remember that? What the fuck? They let the wrong niggas get money, man. Yeah, this nigga Jay, man, God bless his heart, man. That nigga Jay be drinking red wine out of a motherfucking big gulp. Sitting on the porch. For no damn reason. On a fucking Wednesday.
Hi, my name is Tisha. I am a psychic feeling clairsentient, and this is how we win energetically as individuals. We win by not being available for mind control and false beliefs.
You said for the plot.
We win by raising our frequency. And by raising your frequency, you have to control your thoughts, your mind, and your energy field. We win by using our intuition and practicing.
Nigga Sean talking shit. That nigga Sean 6'4" can't even dunk. Let's have a real conversation.
We also use our intuition.
I'm a snitch. I'm a tell on you, Chris. I'm a tell on you, nigga. I'm a tell on you, nigga.
Around us see the deceptions. When people see a positive change in you and see all the great, beautiful things that you attract, they want to do the same thing. So you can influence people psychically and not even know it. We win by grounding our energy into the earth and staying connected to nature and the natural forces. We win by not being so easily
on the Squidward side of the game
by millionaires and billionaires that are making you believe they have all the answers. And they don't. Most of these people who are millionaires and billionaires are connected to nefarious forces.
$5. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Send me a $5 delivery, man. You don't get off my enormous dick.
Millionaires and billionaires are connected to nefarious forces that are trying to implement a
Can't even see the
program
bitch.
into your mind. We win by understanding that everything is energy, and we can manipulate the energy around us by using our thoughts and our intentions. We win by making it abundantly clear of what we are and are not energetically available for. We win by not getting stuck in denial and delusional energy. Nothing happens that way. Nothing moves forward that way. No positive change can happen within the energy of denial and delusion. Positive change can only happen within the energy of grounded truth and raising your frequency, which means you take responsibility for your thoughts, your energy, and your energy field. And it also means you take responsibility for your actions, how you treat
You see the
people,
neck? Can y'all
what
see
you're
the necklace?
eating, everything.
Can y'all see the
No one
necklace
is
you
coming
wearing?
to save humanity. There are benevolent forces that help us and guide us, but they're not going to save us. We save ourselves.
She said, I didn't hear what she said. She had on a Corey Holcomb hat. She had on a 5150 show. It's the star. You know how the pentagram upside down, but it's upright. It's not upside down. But it's a pentagram. It's a 5-pointed star. Me, like, bro, look, like I said, I don't judge. I don't give a fuck. The act of judging, you're giving your energy away. I don't judge shit, I observe. But I just never, like me, I never did witchcraft, nigga craft, warlock craft. I never did it, or at least knowingly did it. Never really worked with crystals like that, nothing like that. I don't know. I really feel like we don't need none of that. You don't need it. I feel like you don't need none of that shit. In my opinion. Like I said, Minecraft, I feel like we don't need it. In my opinion. I be scared to go to the tarot bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this bitch is gonna steal my soul and have me doing weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like them hypnotherapists and shit like that, put you to sleep and I don't, man, listen, bro. I wish I had the balls to do shit like that, try shit like that. I'm like, with my luck, I'm telling you, bro. With my luck, they're gonna fuck me over, bro. They are going to fuck me over. I'm gonna end up like young Pharaoh. That's one of my worst nightmares, nigga. I'm gonna end up like young Pharaoh. The crystals and metals. You gonna let this nigga talk about you, Sean? Sean, you gonna let this nigga talk about you? He on the fucking hairline on the Steve Harvey side of the game. That shit is on the motherfucker. That shit is on the motherfucking detachable side of the game. He said, yeah, I'm about to get in bed. Baby, can you put this on the nightstand? Hold this, baby. Can you put this on the nightstand for me? Yeah, put it in the drawer. Put it in the drawer so I don't get no dust on it. Mm-hmm. Actually, put it in the Ziploc and then put the Ziploc in the drawer so it don't get no dust on it. All right? God. I know y'all niggas. I know you not talking, nigga. I know you not talking, nigga. I know you not talking, nigga. Fuck everything about you, Sean. My shit look like this cause my shit not. I ain't got my nigga chemicals in it. Once I put my nigga chemicals in it, and it get relaxed. I'm stressed out, man. It's hot out here. You ain't got no hair, Chris. Shut the fuck up. He said he got a lasagna on the top of his head. Wah, wah, wah. Reed, we don't even know what you look like, my nigga. Reed, Reed. We don't even know what you look like, nigga. You could be AI. We don't even know what you look like. We don't even know what you look like, motherfucker. You could look like Precious, nigga. We don't know what you look like. What the nigga look like? This nigga said tall, dark, and handsome. I'm finna put you on timeout, my nigga. This nigga stay talking about some he cute, man. I can't stand niggas that do that shit, bro. Why a nigga telling me? Why a nigga telling me he handsome? Stop. He said nigga look like Mark Henry on the Rikishi side of the game. This nigga said I look like Luther Vandross with a horse weave. He said I got a ball and loving it. I had my afro. Jay, you ain't never had an afro. Stop playing, buddy. Stop playing. That's fine. That's funny. You funny, nigga. He said I had an afro. That nigga, boy. That nigga funny than a motherfucker, dog. That nigga Jay, boy. That nigga follicles, bro. His follicles just gave up. And it's not even his. I don't even blame him. Like, what would you use, bro? You was using like that GMO shampoo or something, nigga. Remember that Dave Chappelle skit where the nigga was like, I'm dead. That's Jay Follicles. Hurricane too. Hurricane about to get it too. Nigga said, I'm dead. Follicle said, I'ma head out. He said I had an afro. No, you didn't, Jay. And even if you did, you didn't have an afro. Grow a lasagna. What is you talking about, nigga? If anything, I got like it looked like a flat top right now. It looked like a flat top. But it's cut, like I said, my shit is dry and it's shaped to my hat. But when I put my nigga chemicals in my hair, it get all man, listen, I ain't gotta explain myself to these niggas. He said, I'm proud to be Morpheus. And the nigga be wearing the Morpheus glasses too. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, man. I had a bitch at the gas station. Hey, I had a bitch at the gas station ready to risk it all. On GP. She was ready to risk it all over this. I was gonna get braids, but my hair don't grow. This is as long as it get. I haven't cut my hair in months. It don't grow. My hair used to be out to like here. My hair does not grow. I don't know what the fuck. I'm over here Googling what vitamins I gotta take to make my hair grow and shit. I'm overdosing on fucking vitamins and shit. My shit stopped growing. What's that Israelite shit? I ain't no fucking Israelite. Don't ever disrespect me. But nah, my hair bright, man. I'm gonna have to get a fucking unit. I'm gonna have to get some shit like Fetty Wap got if I want long hair. I'm gonna have another nigga hair on my head if I ever want to grow, you know what I'm saying? Like, get twisted shit. I'm gonna have another nigga hair, and that's just so, I'm like, man, listen. You said Jamaica, and you know what's funny? I never tried that, but I see it all the time. The castor oil, I'm gonna get that. And if that shit don't work, we running the fade water style. I want my fade, and I want it on time. Straight like that. If that shit don't work, I want my fade. He said the castor oil is working great. This nigga just said he an Israelite, and his follicles are struggling. And now the castor. See what I'm saying? This nigga said, gotta get out of Jersey. Where is you from, man? Where are you at? I swear to God, when I meet your girlfriend, I'll be like, this nigga ain't shit. And he like white bitches. He said, my barber noticing too. The nigga wanted a tip, son. He said, Indianapolis. Where the fuck is that? That's where the Colts play, nigga. That's you from Peyton Manning's block. That's all I know about that. Man, that nigga Peyton Manning gonna tell you, get off the block, nigga. I'm like, what's over there? Respectfully. What's over there? What's over there? What is in the mid, respectfully? What is in the Midwest? Tumbleweed and duels? Niggas still having duels over there and shit? Is Gary Payton from it? Gary Payton? Miller? Reggie Miller? Do they even come outside over there? She said the Midwest is the base. It might be. I'm down to try. I'm just saying from where I'm at right now, I don't even like it here. So, you know what I'm saying? But what make it, I'm saying, what make the Midwest poppin'? Give me a summary. Cause if you ask anybody over here, they're gonna tell you, y'all niggas live in the middle of nowhere. Y'all niggas got kangaroos over there? You said you will find a fine white woman. And what? On Monday? And by Friday, somebody gonna find me? In somebody's front yard, nigga? You gonna find a nice white woman. And how many days before they find me? Get the fuck is he talking about? She said no hurricanes or earthquakes. I like the beach. I'll eat an earthquake. I mean a hurricane. Pause. Said white people. That's what make it poppin'? White people? He said white people everywhere. That's what make it poppin'? Oh shit, y'all got white people over there? And they everywhere? Hello, what's the number to U-Haul? What's the number to U-Haul? She said plenty of beaches. You got beaches where you at? How far away you is from the beach, Waterstyle? Cause when I finally get the fuck up out of here, I'm going straight to the beach. I'm gonna be homeless on the beach, nigga. Let your woman hear you talking about all these white queens, nigga. She gonna fly a drone into your fucking grill, nigga. She gonna go to work and fly a drone into the house, blow your whole shit up, nigga. Give you that Iran treatment. Because he said, yeah, I'm saying that because he said they're fine women. 30 minutes. Waterstyle, you 30 minutes from the beach? What beach? What's the name of the beach? And would you get in the water yourself? Would you get in the water? Because I'm telling you right now, the water over here, I don't even want to get in it. We had some shit called, we had flesh-eating shit at the beach a couple years ago. Ain't nobody getting this fucking, in this motherfucking, syphilis lagoon over here. What's the name of the beach, Waterstyle? He said, I'm good on white girls. He said, kid, where that nigga Booby Hill, man? Where that goofball ass nigga been at? New Jersey, it's like, just imagine bathing in pickle juice, nigga. That's what the water looked like. Like pickle juice and just trash. That's what the beach, and people be at the beach over here, they be at the shore, all up in the water, having the best time of their life. Nigga, get out. Nigga, get out the water. Now he could shoot lasers out of eyeballs and shit, man. He be like, I'm good on that, bro. They pulled a dry. Cryptids. Galveston Beach. Oh, you in Galveston? You by Galveston? Michigan dog, man. I need to be by the beach, man. He said we had 3-hour fish. Oh, you in Dallas? I heard it's some crazy ass people in Texas, man. Yeah, nah, it's too hot down there. She says, fuck a lake, water style. I need a beach. Fuck a lake. I need a beach. I ain't never seen a nigga in a lake before. Say you would save money. Fuck money, nigga. You said I don't like Texas. I heard it's just super hot down there, and I heard there's a lot of crazy ass people down there. For real. Oh man. And I mean, yo, this shit had me dead.
You want a classic or spicy?
A spicy little. Can I get a number 1?
You want a classic or spicy?
A spicy little ass nigga.
You can get out my drive-thru.
You said what, nigga?
Get out my drive-thru.
For what? Alright, I'm sorry. I've been having a real bad day today.
Ain't no, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about no bad day. Get the fuck out my drive-thru.
Man, who the fuck you talking to, little ass nigga? You said what? I'm just trying to place an order for my food. Oh shit. Here we go again.
Here we go again.
See, I'm about to place a bet on pack draw now. I'm placing the bet on pack draw.
Last nigga, when I asked guys for spicy,
I'm hungry. It's fuck, man. I'm hungry, man. That's all. I'm just hungry as fuck, man. Why y'all acting so crazy though, nigga? What, nigga? Fuck who? You said what? What y'all trying to do? At 10? Y'all niggas tripping, just put the chicken in the bag. You said come back? You said, man, you sweet, boy. Man, you sweet. You sweet.
You sweet boy.
Shut your old ass up, nigga.
That nigga said, you sweet boy.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Man, what's up? What's up? What's up, nigga? What's up, old ass? Shut up, old ass nigga. What's up, nigga? Get out. What's happening, nigga? Shut your bitch ass up, bitch. Shut up, old ass nigga. You said what? Little ass nigga.
280,000 likes. Now this I can get behind this. Pause. I like content like this, man. Now this is premium. This is premium rage bait, aka loosh bait. And it reminded me of my friend, bro, cause she crazy as hell. She crazy as hell. That shit reminded me of my friend so bad. Nigga said, I get off at 10. I got 15%. Y'all niggas done ran my phone into the fucking. Y'all niggas done ran my phone into fucking death.
Trump? He came and did you meet Trump? He came. Tell us about that meeting. How did you meet Trump?
He came and he came straight to me, and I was so shocked because I thought, oh my God, what's going on here? Everybody was watching.
Nigga
He
said I ain't a
came
hooper, nigga.
directly,
I'll
and
fucking
he
dunk
said,
on you,
"Finally,
nigga.
we meet, Miss
I will
Cool."
dunk
And
on
we
you,
were also
nigga.
laughing.
Nah, I
In
won't
those
dunk on
years,
you,
he
but
was
I'll
young, he
embarrass
was
you,
good
though.
looking, he was charming, and I felt honored.
So we do know that later you were invited to have a private meeting with him.
Someone from his entourage, he said, Mr. Trump would like to see you. He said, follow me. I followed, like blind, you know.
Yeah.
We went to the elevator. We went on the suite floor, and in front of the room, of the door, he said, it's your turn. I just entered. I saw this beautiful suite. I was happy at this stage. And a few seconds later, before I even turned, jumped on me like a wild animal. All of a sudden, he was a predator. All of a sudden, there was no discussion anymore. It was violent. It was quick. It was intense. I was screaming. I was yelling. I was trying everything I could. I partially was able to defend myself, but not really. And it was bad. Yeah, it was really bad. I do not know what made him stop. Maybe because I was spraying. I do not know. I will never know. And when he finally stopped it, his nightmare, first he threatened me. He clearly told me that I have to keep quiet. And he said that, you know, otherwise bad things can happen to you, to me.
Well, who the fuck is this?
Tell us about.
They don't put the bitch name on here. But she was a former Swiss beauty pageant contestant who accused Donald Trump of assault. She's a survivor. This nigga said victims came against Cosby and he went to prison. Victims came against Trump and he get elected president.
The doctor and had to do did first, and I thought it was me as a doctor, and had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support, and only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. I make people a lot better. Did first it, and I thought it was me as a doctor.
Trump ain't did shit for nobody, bro. And even those PPP bullshit, motherfuckers got locked up for that shit. He hasn't helped anybody other than his family. He has not helped a single person, man. Now check this out. They're saying 400 families are hiding in a mountain. Have y'all seen this shit?
Moving into this mountain.
Once again, I don't know if this is AI. It look real.
Location. Oh, they doing this for real, y'all. Hey, I don't know what movie told us about this. I remember seeing this in the movie. But they already got families moving into the underground bunkers, bro. Look at this, man. This man says there's about 400 families moving into this mountain. Moving into this mountain somewhere, undisclosed location. Look at this, bro. All these RVs and these trucks, people pulling up. Look at this.
The operation underground storage has begun. All the vehicles are moving in. We got the family moving into place. There's the mine. We're going to be held up for months. Man, I told you. Had to get ready for what was coming. So, it's going to drive families and stuff. Do stores that get up. We're backed up pretty tight in here. It's gonna be good to go, man. It'll be better safe than sorry. So we're getting moving out. Everybody's moving in. We have different families in different sections. But you gotta be prepared. We've reinforced this. You gotta be prepared. We've
Basically, they making a underground Noah's Ark. They gonna run out of fucking food and start eating each other and fucking each other. And then when they done fuck, well, they gonna run out of food. They gonna be fucking each other, and then they gonna run out of food, and then they gonna be eating the same people they was fucking. I'm good. Let me die. Let me die up top. Let me die above ground. Let me die above ground. Why? Once again, these niggas be so scared, bro. These niggas be so scared to die, bro. And that's your trap right there. That's the trap right there. These niggas be so scared to die, bro. He said so. So they eating or fucking first. Well, they probably gonna... Shit, we don't even know. There's niggas out here that be fucking dead people. I don't know. He said, I've delivered to several underground storage places like that. Wow. So what are you delivering? You deliver food and shit like that? Water? Like me, I'm like, bro, it's not that serious, dog. It's not that serious. It's like if people not willing to form community above ground where we can look at the fake sky and shit and the fake sun and the fake clouds and if you're not willing to do that shit above ground, nigga, fuck underground. What's that called when you're not exposed to sunlight for a certain amount of time? Can you die from that?
I may have landed on a helicopter very near several guys, but they didn't see it and they didn't know it happened. So is it gay?
What was the context of being in the helicopter in the first place?
War.
You were fighting in a war.
Yes.
Riding in a helicopter.
Correct.
Masturbating in the helicopter.
Briefly.
Where did you blades?
Out the window.
This bitch is choking to death. She's choking to death.
No. Yes. Military, not soldier.
You're wearing all this like combat gear. You have an AK-47 strapped to your back, and you somehow find a way to pull your dick out of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's several layers, so it does take some skill. I mean, does that make it less gay because it takes more skill?
Are you still in the Army?
No. I may have meditated on a helicopter.
It's got 1 million likes.
Because I'm a girl and I have all the parts and stuff, but you would be wrong. I am like Shadow, because of my dark and twisted mind.
Yeah, you kind of stink.
That would be because you are smelling my alpha pheromones. You're probably really highly attracted to me right now. Probably.
Okay, you're really weird. I'm just gonna go, so...
Wait. I was just wanting to get your number. I think you're cute. I'd like to go on a date.
No. Ew. What?
You probably think that I'm like Amy because I'm a girl and I have all the parts and stuff, but you would be wrong.
Oh, I thought her name was Queen Nipple. I think a lot of them wear makeup too to like make themselves more pale. It's like a thing. So we live in a world where the clout is for everybody. saw a midget the other day, yo, cause I was like, where the fuck do midgets be at? I saw a midget in real life for the first time in like 20 years at Jersey Mike's. I was wondering where this nigga JoJo was.
Threatening illness. As your doctor,
This is fucking hilarious.
from a serious life-threatening illness. As your doctor told you, you're probably going to die. My name is Dr. Donald Trump, and I have helped millions of patients with conditions just like yours. Cancer, heart disease, ALS, you name it. Conditions your doctor said were untreatable. I've seen them all, and I fixed them all. I use an advanced technique that the cheating medical establishment don't want you to know about. The results are, frankly, incredible. Nobody gets results like this. They're the greatest results.
They gave me 6 weeks to live, but then I called the hotline and was healed entirely through the phone.
I was clinically brain dead, and my wife was about to pull the plug when the doctor saved my life. If you or someone you love is suffering, don't wait. Don't let the corrupt medical establishment tell you what's possible. Call 1-900-NOT-JESUS today. Let's make your health great again. Are you suffering from...
Let's make your health great again. That's funny as fuck.
Ladies, seeing how a man shoot a basketball is gonna show you everything you...
Ain't nothing wrong with being smart. Ain't nothing wrong with being smart. Ain't nothing wrong with being scared. Ain't nothing wrong with like being by yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with being like weird or not normal.
What do you think about Trump posting a picture of himself as Jesus Christ, mother?
I do think that is very cringy, but he did remove it.
Hey, who cares? He's still... do you think a president should be posting something like that?
No, but I think in his defense that he didn't see it as that.
Oh, what? He's so spoiled. If he can't see it, I think a blind person can see that.
I think
I'm
he
being
sees
serious.
himself as a...
He sees himself as Jesus Christ.
No, as a healer among the nation.
But he's not.
A healer among the nation.
No, he is not.
Yes, he is. He's one of the worst people I've ever seen in my life.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. I swear to God.
Stop it.
No, I'm being serious. He is an awful person. The fact that he posted that, he knew what he was doing, and then he lies to try and say that that's not what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
How do you know he was lying?
Well, I mean, if someone doesn't, I mean, does a Red Cross worker wear, you know, a red or a white robe with a red scarf-looking thing? Is that like normal?
I don't.
So when you can't even talk to your own mother, when you can't even, when a mother won't even allow themselves, humble themselves to listen to their child, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa, you're cooked, bro. Throw the whole damn family away. Let's have a real conversation. So yeah, my shit finna die. Definitely hit the like button, man. Appreciate everybody chiming in on the conversation. Hit the Venmo. We gonna put some money together so we can send. We can send Hurricane and Jay on like a group. We gonna get them a red-eyed turkey, and they gonna come back with all types of locks, and you know, they gonna come back with the what's that nigga name? They gonna come back. Hurricane and Jay gonna come back with Coolio locks. So hit the Venmo. We gonna, you know, put this money up and make sure my niggas is straight, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Hurricane, nigga, I will never forgive you, nigga. Nigga did a video. He had the nerve to have he had the Keenan and Kel braids and shit. I will never forget you. I will never forgive you for that, nigga. Fuck AI. Man, in the same city Carmelo Anthony was stabbed in. Stabbed, old boy. I heard that nigga was still fighting for his life. Can't just go around stabbing white people all willy-nilly. Dumb nigga. right. In Jesus' name we pray.